Hi, this is Caroline, and today I'm showing you how I work around my garden and things that I do. This is
Hi.
recorded.
So this morning I am just behind my deck here. Anyway, so my wagon is half full, although I do have a big bucket here for when I get in close to the plants. I fill up the bucket and then fill up the wagon. But yeah, so what I'm doing is, if you like to know, well, I'll pull the grass out of just this area because I like no strings of grass hanging up. Now these will be yellow flowers. I think they're finished for the year. I still have some purple ones here, so I don't cut them back until, yeah, because they'll all die and they'll just be little twigs like this, so I will cut it all off. These little seeds, I leave the little seeds here, some grassy. I leave the little seeds here for a while. It kind of decorates the place. I don't know what it's all about. I don't know if I'm supposed to cut them off, but sometimes I don't cut them off, and sometimes I just leave them because they'll all just die and probably fall down and behind the grass. Just like now, I do have a problem going on. I don't know what it is, but it's all brown. The leaves are brown, so I'm picking them off as I go. Here's some more grass. A little bit of grass. See, it hides behind these things. Okay, so yeah, so I have to find out what's going on with the leaves of this. So I just haul off. It's on the tops, so there's growth underneath. So I'm just hauling that off. I just cut all the hostas back. So the sticks from the hostas, they were finished. And I cleaned up this area. This ground cover was way over here. I'll show you in a picture. And you couldn't see my irises. And so I have a big hosta here, and these are beautiful thistles. They have to bloom yet. They'll be purple. So a few of those are coming. But I want to so what I have to do now, I see the ground cover is taking over, is that, I cleaned it off. It was way over here. You couldn't even see the hosta. So I'm leaving this here just for now. You know, bumblebees might like it. It's just a little bit of Queen Anne's lace. So I'll leave that there. That's just grown on its own. But anyway, so I'll be moving the irises. And when I get a minute, you know, some other time, I have to know where they're going. So the irises will come out. And I'll put another hosta here just to keep that back. Oh, sorry, I can't just talking. And there's the bleeding heart is dying out. That will die right to the ground, so you don't even notice. You don't have to do anything with that. And here's, I call it, what is it? What do I call it? Anyway, they'll come nice and red in the fall. But see, this stuff's taking over. It's gone behind the fence line over there, because it's gone behind over in here between these two things, the yellow and the pink. So, yeah, I gotta mind. I don't mind it if it just fills in a little bit. I don't mind filling it on the other side. See? But look at the brown. I have to figure out what's going on here. It might happen every year. I don't know. Just pulling it out as I go now. Oh, and there's those nice yellow ones. They're coming up. And here's nice smell. I think it's spearmint. So that's there. And the rose bush is there, of course. Yeah, so this, I gotta mind it, so it'll creep back in around. So I don't mind it being here, but I just have to keep it trained, you know. And yeah, the little pink flowers. Just want enough space for the lawnmower to get through. Okay. So anyway, I'm banking through here. There's the pathway going. I cut this back the other day, right down to the fence line. So when you're up on the deck, you can see right across that and down into the garden. Raspberries are done. The squirrels, chipmunks, birds, whatever, came along and ate up all of my gooseberries. And all the red currants are gone. So, yeah. Look at Mom's roses. I say Mom's roses, God bless her. But the roses I plant for Mom. Look how many there are. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, nice. So that's in the shade. I might have to do a lot of thinking. I'm going to go around and show you what I think is going to happen. I can walk down through here too. That's a blueberry bush. It's new, so there's no blueberries on it yet. And I put another one there this year. So there's one on each side of that path, and there's a little path right here. So they're gone. There's mounds of roses. Oh, look, nice. Yeah, so I'm going to mind the sun today because this tree has grown so much, you know. There's really a big shady area. Sun, the roses should be in sun. Now I have roses down here. I have roses in this garden. Oh, birds. My coneflowers are here. This is all going to be moved. I'm changing my mind. That tree is going to be moved. So, oh, rabbit. Oh, we have a rabbit. You see him? He's running. He's gone. Okay, so I'll be taking out this tree, and I'm going to be taking out the coneflowers. This is like I built it last year. Well, the tree was here for a couple of years now. But the roses should be in the sun. Beautiful rose. Look at that. So when these lean over, although they say they're for shade, they're leaning because of the big tree. They're leaning over, I think, to get the sun. I'm going to make this just wide enough for the lawnmower, just once going through. So that means this is going to be wider, and there'll be a fence put around it. The tree is going to be gone. The roses will be moved over, out more when I make this narrower. The roses are going to be moved, and I'll put more roses in here. The tree will be gone, and be more roses over here. So these coneflowers, they're going somewhere else, and that's a wedula. That's going to be moved too. Possibly not this year. But I like to have the tree moved and the flowers, and when that tree moves, the roses will go in. That's my plan. I just want to make it one pass. See, like, yeah, let's go back and forth. So it's one pass. You can see where I could come out another 2 feet. And that tree will be gone. So the roses, the sun will come up, you know, past that tree, and the roses will be out a little bit more into the sun, because that apple tree is not going to grow any bigger. Dead tree, that's going to be gone. There's another dead tree still standing. It's going to be gone. Look at these beautiful flowers. Stop and look at that. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? So I have the whole area right there will be just those. And they come back. So they're not, they're seeds. They drop seeds and they come back. And they're pretty. Look at that. Stop and look. The flowers. Any roses on this one? Now this is a climbing rose. That's why the trellis is on a trellis. The branch is going outward. I might have to tie it back up to train it to go up over the trellis. But I don't see a rose here. There were a few earlier, but no more. So all the pink. Isn't that cute? Oh, look what we have this morning. I didn't notice those yesterday. I don't think they were out yesterday. I know all the buds were here. This is a rose of Shannon. Get a good flower here. Look at that. Purple. With a white center there. Got one way down there. Look. But look at all the buds. Look at them. Look at that. Flower. There. And there. Every branch has bulbs. Look. Look. So there's going to be a lot of them coming. So I'll get a picture of that later on when it's all in bloom. But how many do we have now? We have 3 on this side. 3. Isn't that pretty? And then there's one coming over there and there. And 5 on that side. And 1 down below. But there's going to be a whole lot more. There's the rock walls behind it. And that will be this bush here. This is new about this year. All the lilacs. They said if I cut them back, because I got it in the spring, and they say if you cut it back, it will be another bloom. And there it is. So it's a double blooming lilac, but it's a bush, not a tree. So that'll be nice. I'll have these pink ones coming out here, the lilacs, and the rose of Shannon will be out, and these pink ones will be out. I don't know what was growing there, but it died. I'm going to pull that out, whatever that is. Rock wall. And here's the smoke tree. Ooh. The sun is shining. But look at the beautiful color. So in the fall, this is going to be beautiful color, look. But this is new growth. Yeah, it's beautiful. And this is a geranium. It was out front this spring. We moved it back here by the rail because I just wanted the marigolds out there, but I have wild, you know. But they have a nice purple flowers. I did cut it back when it got planted, so it looks nice and fresh. I don't know if another set of flowers will come. But I'll try to make a line of these pink things. Some are really small. See, that's one there. And there's another one right there. And there's one right there. Nice leaves. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 grown there. But see, when 7 grows, they'll grow 7 like this. And like this. Isn't that beautiful? So I have a few more back there. Look at that purple with my purple shed door. And the yellow, of course. Oh, let's go and let's visit some fairies. Well, say hello to the fairies here. It's only nice that they've guarded. Hello, fairy. And hello, fairy. And hello, fairy. Should give them names. Isn't she beautiful? And there's one down here. And one over here. We got grass, tickle you. And then, well, that's not a fairy there. There's a little, something there. Look at me. Riding on a turtle. And fairies on the tree. They're made of tin and just nailed to the tree. So there's 5. That one is falling. Don't fall. She's flying, but I have to fix her. There. And one over there. So they were just little drawings, and Terry cut them out with the tin. My hubby. There it is. So they go around the tree, little fairies. I do have fairy lights, but I didn't light them up this year, and I didn't take them in from last year. And the bird, when it made a nest, it took the string of the lights and moved it into the house. There's a little door. All this tree, I don't know how this tree is going to go, but Terry's putting the bat house, and there's a bird house that he made. And there's the house, and there's the door. It's like it's all growing, eh? Oh, crisscross over the bridge. Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge? And there's the bottles. And the sun. Little house back there. Yeah. Well, I put some of those pink ones over here too. So that would be nice. Just showing you. See another couple here. The pink ones. Nice big pink flowers. Kerns. Now I did let this go naturally, so it has some natural colors. And yellow flowers. Look at this. Isn't that nice? That would be purple flowers. These are the closest things I have to shamrocks. Look at a nice pink. It turns pink. Pink and yellow, look. Pink and yellow. Is any George around this morning? Oh, here's some chives. I'll move these. They're not going to stay here. I think I'll put the white coneflowers over here. Possibly like next to the lighthouse. And I have the anchor is white, so the white coneflowers would be nice here. I'll just push back those. Well, we'll see how it goes when I get here. Now, there's going to be a bridge built here because the tree is getting big now, of course, in the pond. And you got a little narrow pathway just right here. So what will happen is the tree will keep growing, please God. And we'll put a little bridge of some kind going across here to go in. I don't know how big it will be or anything like that. Oh, there's a rock. I do live here. Alright. So there'll be a wooden bridge to match the chairs, I think. So, here's the cherry trees that's going to grow. I was going to put the roses here, but I might have to move Mom's, but it's doing so well. I think it'll be alright to just leave that one. But the cherry tree, there's going to be more shade. And I got to clean this up yet. But that's forget-me-nots and the chocolate flowers, so that's alright. Just ground cover low. The cone flowers. Yesterday I put some hostas. I dug them up from behind a tree. I broke them up as I dug them up. But so they'd be like big hostas here. This area, because these trees I planted like 2 years ago, they're getting high and they're going to join across here. But these two are getting old. These two might be dead, dying fast. But I think this, like, it's supposed to be in the sun. These coneflowers are supposed to be in the sun. And they won't be in the sun anymore. Well, they're not in the sun right now because of the shade. But even in the daytime, like there's no sun. Well, there is. It does, because they're not too high. It does get sun right now, but when these trees grow, it won't get any more sun. Oh, and yesterday, so I cleaned up, well, terry weed rag. I tried to pull, because it was chocolate. The chocolate cover is here too. But the chocolate cover, where's chocolate? Darkish chocolate? Chocolate, whatever that is, ground cover. But this here is growing up the grass, and it's growing everywhere. I was going to pull it out that time, but I have to let go of the camera. But that's coming in way in. See, it's coming in, and it might strangle the flowers, but the flowers won't be here. But I'll put hostas here. Hostas are good. Excuse me. Hostas are good for in the shade. And so, yeah, those beautiful hostas will grow next year. And I'll just move the coneflowers somewhere else and put all hostas here, maybe. So I have hostas over here and daylily. Now, the daylily is supposed to be in the sun, but I have it there at the warswort and lily of the valley. Black currants. Put a hosta over that tree and the black currants. And of course the ferns. The ribbon grass, the apple tree, and hydrangeas. I cleaned this out. There was a vine growing up through it, and there was a couple little trees growing. These ones here. These trees here, they grow everywhere. They're wild, you know. So I cut that one back, cut 2 big branches of it. And that's Daniel's apple tree right there. So yeah, so I cleaned it up so you can see the flowers more. You can walk around it. And the ribbon grass. So I like the white, you know, the white shows up in the moonlight. Oh yes. Ribbon grass. So the coneflowers, what I say, I put them over by the pond when I go to move them. This one and this one. I think when I bought them, I thought they were pink, but they're white ones. Because there's the pink one, so I put them in a row, right? Now this pink one will go to, I won't do it right away. When this tree goes and I move my roses, I'll just leave these here, possibly, you know, for another year. Maybe all the pink coneflowers will come over here and line up this. And all the roses will be here. Move that tree. I have to move the tree. This leans right over. See, he's leaning right over the flowers already, the roses. Okay, so where was I? Way up here. I'm still got to go. I have to go get some water. Mom's beautiful roses. Yeah. So that's it. The flies, you can hear me blowing. I'm blowing away. The mosquitoes are biting me. So I'm in here with a wagon full of stuff. But I just cleaned that out, so I'll go for a water break now. Get some water in me. I want this ground cover. I don't mind this ground cover. It's nice and low and pink. That can go, like, sneak in this way. And I'll put another hosta there to keep the other ground cover back. But basically, it's just like, you know, 4 plants in here, and that's it. But that ground cover goes that way. And I have that same pink ground cover on this side. And I dug up a couple from another area and I put them here. I moved all the white rocks, as many as I could. You can see there's rocks here, but the rocks came right out, and I cleaned them all up, and I put these ground covers. And this is forget-me-nots, just staying alive. You want that blue in the spring. And that is rhubarb. So, yeah, nice. Okay, so when you sit here on this bench, you know, in the pathway, that is a blackcurrant bush too at the end, right here. But, so I opened it up so I can sit here and, you know, watch a bird have a bath or whatever, and they don't realize I'm there. If I had to watch them before, I'd have to go into the circle and sit on the bench, and they wouldn't come. So now I can sit here and watch them. And I can look at my flowers. The sun is shining on those flowers. I was going to move them, but I won't move them until we'll see what it looks like next year. Because they need sun, those coneflowers. And where the trees are getting big, and I want them to be a canopy on the other side. So now when you go over, I'll walk over here and sit down. See my wagon full of branches? I have to pick some up still. And I cut off one there. So anyway, there's the coneflowers. And you can see now that before, when I sat here, you couldn't see through the hedge, right? And you only see on the sides. But now I can see all the way over to the pond and see the lighthouse. See the bench there and the bench behind. But it will grow. That will grow and, you know, meet up with these branches. So it would all be in the shade. I do believe. I don't know how many years it's going to take. I do believe these trees behind me are here probably 100 years. They're really old and big. And since I found these little trees, because these have berries too, and since I found these trees around this, possibly, you know, same tree, because it got the berries, I could see the berries. So it will grow up, right, and meet in the middle. And so all of that will be in the shade. Then I'll move the coneflowers. When the shade comes, I'll move the coneflowers. Okay? So yeah, I just did that. I just opened up. Like I said, I left it on the sides. So when you're walking down the pathway, you know, it just looks like a hedge. And only if you walk by, you see the flowers inside in there. But you're in the shade, looking out through. That's nice. Into the sun. And then again, when you're coming back down the other way, I didn't cut all the branches. I still got to do a little bit of trimming, but I forgot to show the before and after. So now you can see the flowers there. That's what I'm working on. So now when you're walking down by the pond, so if you go this way, go straight on, then there's the roses. And from here now, past the tree, I guess, you can see the pink flowers over there. Which I enjoy from here now. The pink roses. And I walk down through. I can look over there and see the pink flowers. This is what I mean, but these trees are hanging right over. And my rose is right there. And that's hanging right over the rose. So this has got to be moved. So the rose will be moved out. And that tree will be moved. So I just ducked out to the front. I wanted to show you that I cut back all my hostas. Because you don't leave the stems of the hostas there. The bugs will crawl in and get into your plant. This is a hue. Beautiful. Nice and soft. But yeah, the hostas are all cut back. Everything's cut back. Well, those little bushes back there, they're small, so I didn't have to trim them. But all the stems are gone. All the purple flowers are gone. See how wide my hostas are? Big. And there's the yellows. And here I cut back all the flowers that was on top. See? It used to be nice and pink in the spring when it comes out. And then it goes like this. And so all of that was like that. So I cut it all back. I left a few was there, but you can see I cut it all back. It's all gone. It's all gone. It was hanging right over the hostas. Look at that big hole there, but it will fall in next year, and the hosta will grow back out. All these hostas were planted like the white cinder hostas. I don't know what they're called, but over the years, these green hostas are coming in. I don't know where they came from, but it must have been a mix somewhere along the line. I'm just showing up now. These long stem things, they'll be pink flowers, so they're yet to come. Some things it doesn't look right now. It takes a long growing spell, but it will come as pink flowers. Let's see if I can show you a top. That'll be a nice pink flower later on. Okay, and I left the milkweeds here. Usually I pull them out, but the butterflies and little things, they like them. The flower's not there yet, so it takes a long time to get the bloom on the top. So that will come. And these will be the yellow flowers. They're coming too. They'll be yellow flowers. Now the sun is gone from the front of the house and it's gone to the back of the house. But there's all my cleaning. All my cleaning up. I'm just going to show you through there's a little poppy. One that's still in bloom. I'm going to show you through the gate. Because this morning now I went over through and I cut some branches off along the fence. And the big tree. I got pictures. I'll have to put the pictures in. I didn't take a video, but I do have pictures. I'll go through the gate, take you down through. These are beautiful flowers too. I think they're like the heart-shaped leaves. In the spring, I do believe these are violets. So all the purple flowers in the spring. So it's all grown and he just mows it over with lawnmower. But you know, it just grows ground cover, so everything is the same. See? It's all just mow over it. Give yourself a path through it. So yeah, this morning, so I came through here and I just tidied up a little bit right here. Oh, see, that's going through. That's where I was first thing this morning. I went cut back the hostas. Right? So you can walk through there, see? So anyway, you come around here. Here's an apple from my tree. Look, some squirrel ate it. Anyway, so my fence starts here. And I cut back some of these bushes, that's mine. And my neighbor has raspberries. And they're growing over my fence. Isn't that nice? Doesn't that look nice? So yeah, and then I cut back the tree. There was a few just hanging down, and I cut them back to the fence so you can just keep on walking through, because that's my circle there. So if you come through, right, you usually come through the back gate or through the trellis there, but you can come around the front. And you come around See, it's nice walking through shady spots. I like that. We usually come through here, right? Come down through, back. You come in one side and go to the other side. And now I got the branches gone from there. You can see the bench and see the chairs way over. I think it's okay to open it up because then you see it's further than, you know. But anyway, I did cut a lot of branches off of this morning. It seems like every year I'm trimming it, but it's got a nice sculptured look to it. And this is where I was yesterday, cleaning up this area. Butterflies. Do you see them? Look. Uh-oh, they're gone. Where are they to? Way over. Oh, they're still flying. Oh, they didn't land. But I got pictures of them too. Okay, so I'm coming back around, just coming back around here. And I come down through there. I usually come down through there to come in here, but you can come through here. Come through here. Butterflies are usually right here too. But yeah, you can come through here and just cut across and go up through. You can go through there, little path there. Go see if the frog is there. Froggy, froggy, froggy. There's a little baby there. Oh, there's a big frog. See him? Big frog. Hi. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Sometimes he makes a sound. Okay, so I still have to clean that up. That's where my daffodils are. I was going to put my marigolds there, but my marigolds didn't grow from the seeds, so then I didn't buy any more. I put all the ones that I did buy out front, and my seeds they didn't grow very big. Where did I put them? I put them somewhere, but there's a butterfly coming through.